Alright, so welcome back everyone to another Philadelphia Eagles impressions video. And today we're going to be talking about the Eagles and the Jets preseason game. And first off, before I start, I just want to mention how boring and slow this game was. The Eagles didn't go at an exceptionally fast pace, and the game featured really mediocre play on both sides, a lot of rookie mistakes, a lot of just really dumb stuff both teams were doing. But nevertheless, as always, we get into the pros. And first off, it's my man Tim Tebow, who I've been very critical of on this channel. And I gotta admit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not just gonna trash the man because I don't like him. Because as a person, I think he's an awesome person. But he played really, really good last night, and he really did outperform Matt Barkley. And I believe that he should get the third quarterback job. Tim Tebow threw some amazing balls last night. He had one deep 50-yard pass. I forget to who it was to. I think it was to Martino or something. He threw a beautiful ball. Nice touch. Put it exactly where it should have been. Then he had a couple of good passes on the drive leading up to the touchdown. And then he threw it wasn't really the best ball. And he had a lot of help from Freddie Martino, but he threw that nice touchdown that Martino barely kept his toes in bounds, and that really just shows improvement. And one thing I liked from that throw is that he didn't just take off and run, because he easily could have gotten the first down with his legs. However, he kept his eyes up and then looked for the receiver, which shows that he is improving. So, Tebow, you get a thumbs up from me. Next up is Raheem Mostert. This guy got a lot of extended time this game, and he really proved that he can be a good running back. He can be just as good as Kenyon Barner. However, I still feel like he's a practice squad kind of guy, and I think Barner is going to make the team. We're going to carry 4 running backs, and that's that. I think if nobody claims him off waivers, and we all know how Dallas is really, really thirsty for that running back, because all their running backs are trash, and none of them showed anything in the preseason, so they may just scoop up Raheem Mostert. But good play by him. And finally, maybe a lot of people won't really expect this, but Kiko Alonso, he played for a little bit. Didn't have the best game. You know, he bit on a play-action fake. But that's just what's going to happen if you're out of the league for almost a year. So, yeah, I mean, he played all right. Got involved in a couple plays. He jumped up after one play, so the ACL looks like it's good. It's holding up. And I don't know if you guys are watching this on the Eagles Network or anything like that, but Mike Mayock, a commentator for the Eagles, really said that this preseason game that he put him in here, it's just for him to get his mind right for Atlanta. Because if you haven't played at all in the preseason, your mind's not going to be right, because you're gonna start doubting yourself. So it's good that he saw some game action, even if it was only for 8 or 9 plays. Now let's get into the cons, and boy, are there a lot of cons. Number 1, Eric Rowe. My God, this guy has just been getting worse and worse every week. First week he started off good, forced a fumble. Then the next 3 weeks he's just continually, gradually gotten worse. He had a penalty, hands to the face. He slapped the receiver at the line of scrimmage. You can't even do that in college, or high school, let alone the NFL, the highest league. He gives too much space at the top of the route. He just looked really, really bad and confused. The only good play I saw him make was on special teams as a gunner, when he got past 2 defenders and almost made a tackle, but the guy did call for a fair catch. So yeah, Eric Rowe is bad. Third down defense, really bad. Now I know they're late in the game. We're going up against a running quarterback. Nobody's game planning for that. No one really knows the 3rd string, 4th string running quarterback that's probably not going to make the team. But man, 3rd down defense was terrible, really bad. And something that really correlates with that is the next one, the D line. Really, really bad. They had a couple flashes of they stopping the run, but man, they played really, really bad. And then that carries on to the next thing I'm talking about, poor tackling. They would just let running backs, receivers, anybody just slip through arm tackles. and it was really bad. However, these are third and fourth stringers who are probably never going to play meaningful snap for the Eagles this year, so can't complain too much. And finally, Matt Barkley. He had a bad. He was gonna play, so I think he went 4 for 9, 35 yards, couple of picks, didn't even score a single touchdown. I think that's done. The Eagles never even liked Mike Barkley in the beginning, and now this just gives them a good excuse to get rid of him. I don't know who's gonna claim him or anything, but I just don't want the guy on my team. And yes, I know there were a lot more bad things than good, and that is because in the fourth preseason game, when none or very little of your starters are playing, you're going to get bad football. You're going to get rookie mistakes. You're going to get, like I said, just bad football. But nonetheless, I'm actually kind of glad we lost this game because a lot of teams who went 4-0 in the preseason do terrible in the regular season. And something that was swirling around my mind is the regular season. And yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, lets me know if you guys actually enjoyed the video. Comment, try to tell me if you missed anything, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been Moist 12. I'm out. Peace.